Hello everyone and welcome back to My Opinion. Day 4 of the second test match between India and West Indies has come to a close. The target is 121. India is 63 for 1. Let's get into this review. After day 1, I couldn't review days 2 and 3. And as I've mentioned before, this is because some technical issues have arisen in the last 2 days. For now, videos would be like this. And I think very soon things should get back to normal, so sorry for that. In the first innings, India declared at 518 for 5, and I'd said when reviewing the proceedings that took place on day 1 that the timing that they declared would be based on whether 3 questions in terms of batting was answered. First of all, Sai Sudarshan scored 87 in the first innings and then is unbeaten in this innings. Secondly, Nitish Kumar Reddy as a batsman, they sent him out at 5, as I'd said. In fact, in the review video of day 1, I'd said at 251 for 2, I would have sent him out at number 4 since it wasn't a given that he'd get such an opportunity. He did get that opportunity. He scored a quick 43. The reason why I said that is because Shubman Gill has scored another century, but he wasn't a question mark. And then Dhruv Jurel scored a century in the previous match. He scored a 44 and was the last wicket to fall before they declared. So you've got 3 questions, the third one being would Dhruv Jurel be able to play as a pure batsman? So once these 3 questions, the window of opportunity had come to a close. Since they were dismissed, they would have felt they didn't have much purpose batting for longer. So that could have been why they declared at that point. The West Indies showed more fight in this match than they did show in the previous match. They were 140 for 4 at the end of day's play. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on starts, and that's why they were dismissed for 248. The follow-on was enforced, and I think enforcing the follow-on was a correct decision. I would have done the same. A lot of people are asking if it was in England or Australia being the opponent, would they have done the same thing? I don't think that plays into this at all, because when playing at home, India, especially in test matches, they cannot lose, according to me, in most cases. When you've got 518 against, with all due respect, a weaker side, I think you've got every right. I think it's good to challenge yourself in such situations when India are looking to win this WTC because they've won everything else. They want to win this. And that is the reason why, even despite I'm saying Bumrah shouldn't have played this match, Raj shouldn't have played this match, maybe that is the reason why they are looking to play a full strength team. And so in that case, when at home you will not lose, you're looking to test yourselves against weaker opposition. When you've got enough runs in the bank, I think it was a good decision from them. And West Indies gave a very good fight, yes, but I also think that helped India because West Indies, I think, were 271 for 3 with the scores being leveled. And we knew after the number 5, number 6 point, a collapse may ensue because you've not got players in the lower middle order scoring big runs, and we saw that. But for India to get to that point, I think it would have helped them in terms of the testing process. So I agree with the enforcement of the follow on. And for the West Indies, I will say again, what was the thing that helped them in this match? Shai Hope batting at number 4. Now it was 35 for 2. Then they recovered with John Campbell and Shai Hope scoring centuries. Instead of number 4, Shai Hope walked in number 6 at 40 for 4. Would that have happened? No, it wouldn't have done. And there was one thing I didn't understand where I think they're going as well as they were. John Campbell scored a century. And 115, did he have to play that sweep? I don't understand why he looked at it, especially with what was to follow. Rosen Chase scored 40, but unfortunately, the others in the lower middle order haven't been getting big runs. Heaven Black is fairly new to the scene. Justin Grace is someone who scores 30 runs on a consistent basis. Not a big score, but he scored an unbeaten 50. And they got a partnership, I think, 79, the Rayguard action where Justin Graves and Jaden Stevens sort of dragged the score along by a long way. And I think the West Indies a much improved performance than the previous match. I once again won't criticize their performance with the ball because, as I've said, after the new ball, with this kind of a surface against its India batting lineup, this was expected. The resources that the West Indies have, but with the bat, this kind of a performance, I think, is very good from them. This is the kind of improvement, good signs of improvement that they need. And once again, the reason why I think this happened is because Shai Hope batted in 4. And from India's perspective, I'll ask this again. Now, Bumrah has bowled 17.5 overs in this innings, Siraj 15. They've both not bowled many overs in spells. And the last three wickets Bumrah took were Jamal Warrican, Anderson Phillip, Jaden Seals, so 9, 10, and 11. What was the need for him to play this match when he's not been bowling? He didn't need to bowl, in my view. Those are the wickets that he was going to get. And they only bowled him for a decent while in the last part when it got to that stage and the partnership was building. Apart from that, he's bowled very sporadically, as did Mohammad Siraj. So when you've got these two players you've named for Australia, and then they'll say, oh, they didn't bowl many overs, so they're fine. They've been part of the touring squad, and they'll continue to be part of the touring squad. You're still adhering to the team schedule, and you're still on the field. So I don't understand how you can call this a rest because they haven't been bowling, but they've played the match. They've still bowled some overs. So I don't understand that at all. I've said this before. If Bumrah has to play in India against most teams for India to win, I think it's aggressive. I don't think he needed to play this series. I wouldn't have played Bumrah or Siraj in this match they played. And India won't lose this match. I think they got, in terms of that testing extent, as I said, they may have got something out of that. It may have lasted a bit longer if a better team had played against them, but I don't think India could have got much more out of this match than they did. And I don't know why Nitish Reddy hasn't been bowling because in the IPL, I think after that, he was cleared, so he's past medically fit, I think. I don't know if that includes whether he can bowl. I don't know why he hasn't been bowling. That would have been part of the process to test if after Hardik Pandya can Nitish Reddy be that fast bowling arounder in Test cricket. We still don't know the answer to that as far as the bowling is concerned because he hasn't bowled much, or in this case, not at all. But let's see how things go. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, share, and